Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lightofhand, and today I'll be doing an unboxing for Star Trek The Adventures game, the role-play starter set. So guys, I was at Dragon Meet today and they actually had this on sale. I believe I was talking to the gentleman, I was the first one to buy it, I'm not 100% sure about that. I would have done this video a bit earlier when I got home, but unfortunately I wasn't feeling too well. So this video is taking a little bit later on in the evening for me to do. Also guys, I might have the video done, I might have the video done afterwards, but I have got a video of me showing some of what happened at Dragon Meet whilst I was there. I did leave early unfortunately, so I didn't get to go into the seminar that they set up, that they were talking about the actual game. So let's have a quick look in the inside. Let's get the clean film off, otherwise I'll get a load of shine. So yeah, anyway, how you guys been? I've been so-so. I'm still not 100% well, which is worrying me because I've been ill for about 4 weeks now, and it's been a mixture of like a chest infection and sometimes I get a bit of a ticky belly. But otherwise, I don't have a temperature, I don't have a blocked nose anymore, but it just seems to, yeah, it's not going away properly. Okay, so I like the artwork from the front, but the artwork is actually originally, it's in the rulebook as well. So, yeah, so let's turn this around. Let's have a quick look what it says on the back. Starfleet needs new crew. Your continuing mission is to explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one's gone before. I swear that's the line from the original Star Trek TV series. Yeah, so this is sort of interesting. So you get a starter rule booklet, gives you the overall of Modiphius Entertainment's 2D20 rules for role-playing in Star Trek Adventure. Fair enough. There's also a campaign booklet, 6 character sheets, 5 previously player character sheets, and a ship. Okay, so one's the ship. You get D20 and a couple of customised D6s. So I've got couple of sets of the dice. I've got them upstairs. Tokens for, okay, I like that. So now I've got tokens for momentum and threat, and some maps. So again, guys, I'm going to say some spoilers just in case, because when I open this up there might be some spoilers on the inside. So let's have a quick look what you get on the inside. I like the box already because it's a nice sort of like setup like this, so that's kind of nice. Well, straight away you got yourself a couple of normal looking dice, not the fancy ones that they've got for what they sell, but that's not a big problem for me. So you get these ones. I do like these, to be honest. I think that's like a critical hit sort of roll if you get them, because that's a 1 if I remember rightly. Oh no, that's a 1. That must be. Oh, this is, you know that moment when you suddenly realise you haven't read the rules for a little while. Okay, so you also get the D20. I've got quite a few D20s, but you know, at the end of the day, dice are dice, and it's always useful to have. Okay, so let's put these away. And okay, so first little sheets here. Okay, so that's the red alert tokens, and then there's sort of other bits there. Again, same on the other side. I'm not sure these are sort of Federation tokens. There's another little sheet here. You get some more red alert bits. I believe that's an Andorran, a Bajoran. Not sure. That's the guys with the funny little tattoos, and that must be Vulcan. Cannot remember. They're obviously human. That one's, I think, another Bajoran. Okay, that's the ship. Looks like a engineer. Could be an ambassador. Zoom in. I'm not 100% sure. And it looks like another engineer. Let's turn it around the other side. Exactly the same on the other side. And then there looks like there's some Romulans. Yeah, they're definitely Romulans. Bit dark, I have to say. The counters. So yeah, and that's birds of prey. But there are some Klingons. Okay, same on the other side. Let's put that over here. So now the first thing I pick out is a map. So let's move. I don't know what's in this booklet. It might have a couple of adventures. Oh, there's a map. Okay, so that's looks like a medical bay and a corridor bit. That looks like a ship map, and this bit here looks like a landing site. Let me lift my camera a bit and let me come down. That looks like a landing site. Not great, unfortunately, because it's very dark. Or it could even be an entrance to a cave, or like the ruins that you see at that sort of other point. So that's there. Let's put that over to there for a second. So there's another map here. Again, guys, the same. So this might have some spoilers in it. So if you don't want to see spoilers, don't look at what I'm putting out here at this second. Let's zoom out for a sec. Alright, so that's definitely engineering. Not sure what that is. That could be the engineer's office. Yeah, it looks like where they could be working. That looks like the warp core, actually. And that could be the engineering room that's they work from. Let's have a look on the other side. There's two maps on the other side. One looks like it's in a jungle. And this one looks like it's someone's opened up a portal / worm gate to another place. That's kind of cool. I like the fact there is maps, because I always think maps are really cool things to have. Now, I'm trying not to show too much here. I'm trying to be a little careful, but you do get some player character sheets. So you get the first officer, who is a Bajoran. Okay, so he's the first officer, the commander. Comms officer is human. Okay, so I thought could have been a female Bajoran, is actually a human. Okay, so, and that is a lieutenant commander. Chief of engineer is a Trill. I think I'm saying that right. A Trill. So yeah, he's a lieutenant junior grade. Chief of security is an Andorran. So again, I don't want to show too much. Oh, there's stuff on the back of these as well, I think. So telling you how to... Right, so I believe that's kind of cool. So it tells you what the sort of tasks are. So let's put that one back over there for a sec. That's the security officer. So let's get the chief engineers. Yep, scanners, and so there's other bits on the back of that. That's really good. Actually, I'm really impressed with that. There's your comms office. Oh, sorry, I already did the comms office, didn't I? I just want to have a look at the quick back. The helm and reference. So they're telling you what to sort of do there. Again, guys, I haven't got around to playing the actual game yet. I'm hoping that, you know, with the starter set, I can convince one or two of my friends, because I bought the Star Trek stuff more, not for myself. This is your chief medical officer, who's a Vulcan, and tells you how to play as a Vulcan. So I think this is where the GM screen came from before. So this is a Galaxy class starship, the Magellan. Okay. That's the basic stats for the Galaxy class starship. Let me zoom in a bit. Let's zoom out. It doesn't have its... Oh, it does have its silhouette and all of that. That's there. Sort of its weapon ornaments, its talents. And then you come onto this side, and then it talks about conflict and spending stuff. Also combat momentums that you can do. So, yeah. Okay, so here's the little rule booklet. So I don't want to show too much. I like the artwork. It's the really sort of like... Oh, it's like the Pegasus, I think. I can't remember. It's one of the sort of scout ships. So some of this artwork I think I've already seen. No, that's new. Don't remember seeing that in the actual rulebook. But there's a nice sort of little bits in here. Just the basics of how to play the game. And I believe you're only going to need the basics really to play the starter set. But as I said, I've got some friends. I'm hoping to. We were talking about doing it because we thought one of our other friends was going to have an operation, and that hasn't happened yet. So it's all if buts and maybes. Is that shuffle rules? I'll start shift rules because that's a shuffle here. That's why a roundabout. Sorry. And so yeah, so basic. So a lot of this looks familiar as I'm looking through, but you got to realise I haven't actually looked at the rules for a little while, guys. So there's some difficulty tasks and so on. There. Now this is the adventure one. Now the adventure one, that feels fattish. I like that. That tells me there's could be more than one adventure in this, and that always makes me smile. So, oh, I almost did something I shouldn't, and I'm going to make sure I don't. Even though I've got the rules, but I have a friend who wants to get them, so that will help them. So yeah, so there's like an introduction to the thing, part 2, part 1. There's some other bits. I don't want to show too much from an introduction. I'm going to skip a little ahead. Then you've got Act 2. So this is all Act 1, this little bit here. So you're just going to the middle, the leading science vessel. Then there's like inside the missing out outside the mining post. There's even Act 3, part 3. So there's some other things. So I like that. It's got a few things here. As I said, I don't want to show too much. Obviously, it looks like you've got a bit of combat going on there. One of the things I like about this roleplay, there doesn't have to be combat. So I've always kind of liked that, because let's be honest, guys, Star Trek wasn't always, unless you're going for the first generation, but there didn't have to be combat. So you can play like as a diplomat to try and stop conflict and stuff like that. Of course, it adds a bit of drama and stuff like that if you do have combat. And some people like playing with sort of more combat. I like the idea that maybe going off to a planet and saving them from a disease, or finding out maybe there's a terrorist group within their own people who's released this illness, believing that, I don't know, I think I'm doing a story film idea there, which was 12 Monkeys, if I remember rightly. Someone released an evil virus that would wipe out man. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've liked this little look through. I'm hoping to get to play it at some point. I like what they've done. I still need to get the GM screen bit. That's the only thing I don't have at this minute. I've got the operations book, which is basically the engineers. I've got that now, and that will be a Christmas present. So I have to wait for that. And I've also got the Borg, which will be another Christmas bit. Anyway, guys, if you haven't seen it, I'll show you what they had for sale. Modiphius, if you go watch my day at Dragon Meat. Unfortunately, guys, I'm a little bit drained because I haven't been very well, and I hope you like this unboxing. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to do any forms of unboxings. I wanted to get this one done straight away. I know I've got some to catch up on. I've got my Dark Souls and to do as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you enjoy. I hope everyone is well. If you like this, please click like. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. Hit that notification so you can get my videos come up. Not that they've been coming up very regularly often. Anyway, guys, see you later and goodbye. Bye.